So did you know that High School Musical 3 was actually more commercially successful than High School Musical 1 and 2, but it doesn't get the same love as High School Musical 1 and 2 does? Why is that? Let's get into it. Whenever we have the conversation about High School Musical 1 and 2 and 3 and which one is better, people always neglect to say High School Musical 3. It's always a conversation between 1 and 2. Now, I don't disagree with that because my favorite is 2. However, High School Musical 3 doesn't ever get brought into the conversation, and I have a theory as to why this is. Now, when High School Musical 3 premiered, it was the first time that it was solely premiered in theaters first. Then months later, it was then available to watch on Disney Channel. High School Musical 1 and 2 only premiered on TV, so we were never able to watch it in cinemas, and I think this made a big difference. Now, even though High School Musical 3 made over 252 million in box office and was one of the most highest grossing musicals of the 2000s, it still didn't have the cultural impact that High School Musical 1 and 2 had. The High School Musical 1 soundtrack stayed in the charts for weeks, and the High School Musical 2 soundtrack debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. High School Musical 3 soundtrack didn't do the same. Let's be real, the High School Musical 1 soundtrack and the High School Musical 2 soundtrack, those are the songs that we know. Those are the songs that we sing. When we think about High School Musical, we really think about #1 and 2. We don't think about 3. So do you think High School Musical 3 premiering in theaters primarily before going on TV made the difference? Or was it the music that just wasn't really connecting with us? Because I'll be honest, High School Musical 2 was very hard to beat. When they brought out High School Musical 3, it just didn't have the same energy. But let me know what you think.